Hello, friends, and welcome to our Sunday morning Zen practice. Today, we are dedicating our practice and focusing our practice on the suffering of the people in the Los Angeles area um, and all sentient beings in the Los Angeles area. Um, it's a horrible situation there. Just thousands and thousands of people have lost their homes. Uh, Pets have been lost, wild animals destroyed in all their habitat. Um, it's a serious, horrible situation that continues now um, as we start this service today. It will be a very difficult Sunday for many people in Los Angeles. And my heart aches for them. Uh, I lived about 12 years in the Los Angeles area. I've been to many of the places that have all these people suffering, and it is a horrible situation. So we will do our practice tonight. A few things will be a little bit different. We'll do a little extra chanting. Our meditation will be a guided meditation. Um, and yeah, we'll focus on those things and focus on the people and sentient beings, the animals, everything and everyone that is suffering in the Los Angeles area due to the wildfires there. So anyway, I am grateful that you joined me today, and we dedicate our service to them. So we'll get started, and you'll see the parts that we intend to focus on for the people suffering. I pay homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. I pay homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. I pay homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Fully Enlightened One. And now for the three refuges. I take refuge in the Buddha. May all sentient beings understand the Great Way profoundly and bring forth the Bodhi mind. I take refuge in the Dharma. May all sentient beings deeply enter the Sutra treasury and have wisdom vast as the sea. I take refuge in the Sangha. May all sentient beings form together a great assembly, one and all in harmony. And now for the Bodhicitta prayer, which is particularly relevant tonight. With a wish to free all beings, I shall always go for refuge to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha until I reach full enlightenment. Enthused by wisdom and compassion, today in the Buddha's presence I generate the mind for full awakening for the benefit of all sentient beings. As long as space remains, as long as sentient beings remain, until then, may I too remain and dispel the miseries of the world. And now the 6 perfections. As bodhisattvas, we seek to practice generosity, discipline, patience, exertion, meditation, and wisdom. Okay, so if my computer's working right now, I have a guided meditation that we will do. Mostly it's listening to a chant to the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara. Avalokiteshvara, as you probably know since we chant the Heart Sutra in all of our practices, is the Bodhisattva of compassion. And so in the first half of this, we seek compassion for those who are living and affected by this horrible catastrophe in Los Angeles and the surrounding communities. And in the second half, we will chant for those who have been lost, and we will chant to Kashiti Garba. So, yeah, let me see if I can get this to work right. And if so, then we'll just follow this. This is 22 minutes. And I hope you can relax, meditate through it, or just enjoy it. And this is from Plum Village, the Thich Nhat Hanh monastery in France. And it's their homage to the Bodhisattva of compassion. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Give me just 1 second then. I hope you were able to enjoy the beauty of that, and I hope it sets order in the cosmos, that we send out our great wishes to end the suffering of the people and sentient beings of the Los Angeles area in this horrible wildfire that they're experiencing. So rather than do a Dharma talk tonight, because I want to keep our focus on the suffering of the sentient beings in Los Angeles, I'm now going to chant to the Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha. And Kshitigarbha is considered a great bodhisattva for both children and animals, but also in East Asian tradition, Kshitigarbha is the bodhisattva that guides beings in the afterlife, guides them to their next existence, and whether it is helping save them from the realms of hell or guiding them through the transition period from this life to their next. And there are many beliefs in Buddhism as to whether that next life may be to a heaven, rebirth on this earth or another world, or to a hell, to the various realms of the afterlife. But the Bodhisattva Kshitigarbha is the Bodhisattva that we chant to, basically in well-wishing to the sentient beings who have passed. And I want to recognize those who have passed. Last I heard on the news, there were 16 known deaths, more than a dozen people were missing. And as I mentioned earlier in tonight's service, countless animals have been lost in these wildfires. So we dedicate this chanting to them. I have been working on a translation of this chant, of a chant to Kshitigarbha, who directly translated would be the Earth Store Bodhisattva, or Bodhisattva being awakened being, or awakened being. But I don't have one yet that I'm comfortable to chant. And I was trained in the Korean tradition of Sungsan. So I will chant to Kshitigarbha tonight 108 times using my mala. And in Korean, Kshitigarbha is known as Jijang, and then Bodhisattva is Bosal. So I will chant to Jijang Bosal 108 times. And we do that on behalf of those who have passed. So if I can share a picture of Kshitigarbha, or Jijang Bosal, as we also know him. There we go. So this is a picture of Jijang Bosal from the Vietnamese temple in Bodh Gaya, India, when I was there, and I took this picture of Kshitigarbha. So that's what I will do now, is begin a chant to Jijang Bosal. 지장보살 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 지장보살. All right, so that was 108 times to Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva on behalf of all those who have lost their lives in the wildfires of Los Angeles, California. So yeah, we'll now do just 15 minutes of silent meditation. And I ask, if you can, think about these poor victims, especially those still living. Those who are suffering now, as I saw in the news just before we started, that the wildfires had spread through the Hollywood Hills, and more than 153,000 people were under evacuation orders. And that's not the people who've lost their homes already. That's the people whose homes are in danger right now. My heart bleeds for them. And so I share the Dharma with the world here and dedicate it all to them. So without further ado, let's have 15 minutes of seated meditation. Silent meditation, wherever you are, is fine. Okay. Well, as part of our traditional practice, we will now turn to our Heart Sutra that we chant in each of our meetings. So let me switch those over so you can see that a little bit better. Okay. The Maha Prajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the Prajna Paramita, perceives that all five skandhas are empty and is safe from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. The same is true of feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. Therefore in emptiness, no form, no feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eyes, and so forth, until no realm of mind consciousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it, and so forth, until no old age and death, and also no extinction of them, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The Bodhisattva depends on Prajna Paramita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Far apart from every perverted view, one dwells in nirvana. In the three worlds, all Buddhas depend on Prajna Paramita and attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the Prajna Paramita mantra. Proclaim the mantra which says Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhi Swaha. Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhi Swaha. Gate Gate Para Gate Parasamgate Bodhi Swaha. All right. So now we will do our dedication of merit. And as you know, tonight we are especially dedicating our merit to those in California, in Southern California. So we will do our dedication of merit. All sentient beings are one seamless body and pass quickly from birth to death. We remember those who cared for us and are gone, those who are ill, those who are at war, who are hungry, and who are in pain. May they heal and have peace. We especially dedicate our service to the people of Los Angeles. The animals and creatures in the Los Angeles area affected by the fire. Those who have lost loved ones, wherever they may be, due to the fires in Southern California. To Venerable Unsan, who's been sick. To my friends Steve and Becky. To Elaine. And to Sang Pham. And to my sister-in-law, Mai Lin Pham. All beings in the 10 directions, subject to the greed, hatred, and delusions of themselves and others. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, wisdom beyond wisdom, Maha, Prajna, Paramita. We will now recite the 4 great vows, the 4 Bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless. We vow to save them all. Delusions are endless. We vow to cut through them all. The teachings are infinite. We vow to learn them all. The Buddha way is inconceivable. We vow to attain it. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by and opportunities to awaken are easily lost. Strive to realize your true nature. Do not squander your time by night or day. Thank you for joining me tonight, people. My friends, those who I haven't met before, thank you for dedicating your merit to the suffering of the people and sentient beings of Los Angeles. And may you all be well and happy.